Welcome to the Clean Water Podcast Series from the University of Arkansas Division of Agriculture Cooperative Extension Service. I'm Colin Massey, County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Water Quality in Washington County. The University of Arkansas Cooperative Extension Service defines riparian buffers as strips of vegetation established next to waterways that capture runoff, nutrients, and sediment. Runoff can deposit significant quantities of pollutants into streams and rivers, which can harm aquatic organisms and restrict water use. These buffers can be natural or man-made to prevent water pollution. Several types of riparian buffer strips exist: grass or vegetative, the zoned buffer, the wildlife buffer, a naturalized buffer, and an urban buffer. The purpose of riparian buffers is to separate water bodies from managed or developed areas, acting as filters to reduce pollutants and maintain clean water. Vegetation can slow runoff, allowing sediment and other contaminants to disperse and settle within the buffer rather than the water body. This increases water infiltration into the soil, and nutrients and other chemicals can be taken up by plant roots. The secondary purpose of riparian buffers is to provide aquatic habitat and stream stability. Riparian areas occur at the edge of streams, making them a major intersection of the food chain. Streamside and aquatic vegetation can provide refuge, food, and habitat for small invertebrates, resting areas for fish, and perches for birds and amphibians. Vegetative buffers help stabilize stream banks from erosion by binding soil together and providing a canopy from rainfall. Trees, shrubs, grasses, and wildflowers ensure that riparian soil does not become stream sediment. Large trees also help regulate water temperature. Many other benefits are generated when riparian buffers are established or allowed to remain undisturbed. These benefits include wildlife habitat, timber value, increased recreation, aesthetic, environmental, and socio-economic values as well. Timber management in forested riparian buffers provides a commodity to the landowner and can sustain a healthy forest area that maximizes nutrient uptake. You may notice many of the best biking and walking trails in the state are next to or even cross through riparian areas along lakes and streams. Buffers established in urban areas provide great green space opportunities, enhance livability and property value, and can increase the beauty and aesthetics of parks and personal property. Healthy riparian areas are an important line of defense when it comes to maintaining clean water. You can protect your local waterways by working with conservation organizations and partnerships, or your neighbors to maintain or establish streamside buffers that prevent pollutants from reaching water resources. If you'd like to know more about riparian buffers, be sure to contact your local county extension office or watershed organization. Visit us on the web for fact sheets and more at www.uaex.edu. This podcast was funded through a grant through the Arkansas Natural Resources Commission and Environmental Protection Agency.